So welcome back again. This is my boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. And firstly, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I hope you guys are very much doing okay. So still on the politics issues, well, the Chief Justice of Nigeria recently was interviewed and made a promise, and he said that he's going to protect the Nigerian Constitution, that what Nigerians expect him to do, that is exactly what he will do.
So what do Nigerians expect from you as acting CJN of Nigeria?
What Nigerians expect from me is to comply, preserve and abide and protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And so be it. That is what I will do. Essentially, with the cooperation of my brother justices of the Supreme Court, we shall not fail Nigerians. That is it.
Of course, guys, you heard him correctly and you heard him clearly. You know, all eyes are on him currently. Even people digging out that he wasn't in Nigeria, that he traveled to UK to secretly meet with Tinubu. Of course, he denied it. And even on Friday, last Friday, he even came out to attend the Friday mocks. Well, okay, he has made promises. So let's look and see how the thing will go. I remember Sanwo-Olu and Mr. Clement's case versus Mr. Clement. Not Sanwo-Olu, the Lagos state government versus Mr. Clement. This guy that Sanwo-Olu allegedly rejected his request after court grant him 5 million naira over the kind of atrocity police melted on him during the NSAS memorial. This guy was just driving his Uber. The police just saw him and arrested him and pepper sprayed him, beat him up. He went to court and the court granted him 5 million naira judgment. However, before the election, the court said that, but after the election, Sanwo-Olu said no, they rejected it and wanted to appeal. But as at yesterday evening, guess what? After reviewing, according to the news, they said, Mr. Clement case, I have directed, that's going from Sanwo-Olu. He said, after reviewing Mr. Clement case, he has directed the Honorable Attorney General to set up a meeting and pay him the compensation awarded by the court. Although the state government has appealed the ruling, have interceded in the instance in the interest of the public good and requested that the state attorney comply with the court ruling. As a strong advocate for the rule of law, I condemn all parties for seeking justice through the appropriate channel. I commend all parties for seeking justice through the appropriate channel. I remain committed to upholding the right of all Lagosians. And let me be completely honest. Well, thank you, Mr. Sanwo-Olu, for finally agreeing to pay this man. But let me be completely honest. If not for internet, if not for public opinions, and the only way public nowadays can have opinion is through the internet. It's not for internet. Do you think this guy would have gotten that 5 million naira? Let's be completely honest. Do you think so? So this guy is extremely lucky. I count him among the lucky ones to get money. And DSS currently are warning. DSS are warning. You know, the other day, Festus Keyamo sent a petition to DSS to get Peter Obi and his vice Dante arrested immediately. But as at today, they say some people are planning to violently disrupt the peace of the nation. DSS raised alarm. So people are planning to violently disrupt the peace of the nation. The Department of State Security has issued a warning about plan of some people to cause violence and disrupt the peace in Nigeria. Well, we do not know exactly what they are referring to, but recently there's this headline. This headline coming from FKK. According to Sahara reporter, he said, we will make Nigeria ungovernable. We will make Nigeria ungovernable if Labour Party, PDP attempt to stop Tinubu's swearing in. Fani Kayode. We will make Nigeria ungovernable if Labour Party, PDP, attempt to stop Tinubu swearing in. Is it possible for Labour Party or PDP to attempt to stop Tinubu swearing in? Let's be completely honest. Is it possible? Can Labour Party, on that day of inauguration, can Labour Party members or PDP members protest there to stop the swearing in? It's not possible. The only way they can't do that is through the court. So when the Nigerian constitution stop, so does that mean that you make it ungovernable because our constitution, our rule of law said that inauguration cannot hold? Well, that is a full-blown threat. So instead of Professor Kiyamo saying that they should get Peter Obi arrested, they should investigate Peter Obi and Dante, don't you think they should investigate Fani Kayode? Don't you guys think so, guys? And meanwhile, check out this interview from Kenneth, the former Nollywood actor. You know, he's one of those spokespersons for Labour Party. And he decided to speak facts. Listen to him, guys. According to one of the things he said, if there's anybody that's supposed to go to DSS, the person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
To prevail. What do you make, Kenneth Okonkwo, about these allegations of incitement by Festus Keyamo? Because I'm seeing a statement written by them. He says, on many occasions after the declaration of Tinubu as the winner of the election, his public speeches and utterances have centered on reconciliation, forgiveness, and a greater vision of Nigeria. Do you believe that statement?
The statement is flat lie. And I'm sorry to say, just like Niyi has just made his well-known bombastic lies. He said Enugu, he said Anambra. He didn't mention one example. MC Oluomo told anybody who does not want to vote for APC not to come near the polling unit. And he fulfilled the threat. In Lagos, a lady was blinded and she still went back to vote.
Well, she was hit. She's not fully blinded.
Good,
actually.
fully. And still went back to vote. Lagos. And the Igbos, we are told not to come out in Lagos openly. It is there. Let him cite one. I'm from Enugu. I voted in Enugu. Let him cite one or two specific incidents. Time has gone for all those, throwing up statistics that are non-existent. And now, I told you, after the election, you know what Bola Tinubu said? The Igbos came to Lagos when they were 12 years. And now they are not voting for us. This is supposed to be conciliatory. I said if there is anybody that should be taken to the DSS, the person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And I told you before he came that he came out openly to tell his followers, power is not served a la carte. Then what is democracy? If power is not served a la carte, the whole idea of democracy is peaceful transition of power from one person to the other. And you're telling your people, fight for it at all costs, grab it at all costs, snatch it at all costs.
But that statement was made as early as last year.
No, before
the presidential election.
The Constitution is very clear. Before you are declared the winner, you have to have the majority vote and 25% in at least 2/3 of the states and the FCT. The words of the Constitution is very clear. FCT is not a state in Nigeria.
Well, there's a Supreme Court judgment.
No, he said in section 299, he said in interpreting the Constitution, in interpreting the Constitution, the FCT should be treated as a state. But let me tell you, in section 299, he said the president of Nigeria is the governor.
Yes.
Good. Is there any governor that will be declared governor in his state without winning 2/3 of the 25% in 2/3 of local government? And then you're telling the governor of FCT that is not supposed to have 25%. Where did you get that from? The Constitution is very clear.
Well, you know, there are different judgments concerning this 25% of FCT. Well, and Peter Obi is the person that clearly trashed FCT, won FCT clearly. And now they're arguing that, well, you know what will happen? Then Peter Obi can be announced as the governor of FCT now. Then Tinubu can be announced as the president of Nigeria, so that FCT will, for the first time, will have a governor. I'm just saying though, and I know that can't be possible. Just that just by side talk. Then you heard what it said clearly. And I want to play you a video that was circulated online recently for last year of Tinubu saying, grab it, snatch it by force. Just a reference to what Kenneth was saying.
Study the anthropology of it. Where are we? Now, political power is not going to be served in a restaurant. It's not served in a la carte. It's what we are doing. It's being determined to do it. At all costs, fight for it, grab it, snatch it,
Yes, sir.
and run with it.
Yes, sir. Jagaban. Jagaban. Yes,
It is very sweet to see people actually supporting that. You know what? This life rotates. That's what I believe. You see that guy Jagaban, tomorrow they go oppress him. And then he will shout, democracy, democracy. Then he go greet it turn to. But we don't pray Nigeria should be about turn by turn. We just want everything to be clear. No, let us just live well. No, be turn by turn. Okay, there's to suffer person, that person will suffer you tomorrow. No, if that system keep going like that, we keep suffering each other. You know, let the country be good. And the Nigeria Bar Association chairman president recently said that, according to him, he said the president of the Nigeria Bar Association, Mr. Yakubu, has called for the live broadcast of the proceedings of the 2023 Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in the interest of openness, justice, and transparency and trust. Please, if that is what this court can give to us, I will be so happy. They should televise it. They should have NTA, AIT inside that place. Anytime there is session, they will be showing what they are doing there. Please. This involves a nation. If we can watch Super Eagle playing match and get it crashed, then I think people are way more interested than Super Eagles. People are way more interested in this politics than Super Eagles. So they should televise it. It's no longer a secret. Or maybe trying not to allow media to go into that place. Please, Nigeria federal government, please, Muhammadu Buhari, or please, Chief Justice of Nigeria, please, they should televise it. It's also going to bring a lot of money to some people like us, you know, talking about it and cashing crews and doing other stuff, you know. Please, televise it. Please. If only, I just wish they could just do that. Please. Well, Labour Party Imo State governorship candidate just recently died mysteriously. Imo State candidate died mysteriously. Apparently, he died in his house, and his close associate, his relations, kids, wife, are saying that it looks like a spiritual attack. You know, this man is contesting against a very strong APC man. Very strong APC man. So, I don't know, guys. I truly do not know. So, according to Chaigo, he said, Hope, who doesn't mind threatening our brother to withdraw from the governorship race 2 days before he was found dead. Brother of Imo State governorship aspirant, late Amumudu under Labour Party speaks. So who's going to represent him now? Who's going to take over his post? Okay. Politics, spirituality, kidnapping. assassination, thuggery. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's a boy, Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace.